Still morning here at least. Probably a lot of you are, I should say, good afternoon to a lot of you. Um, Amber is here in the comments. We're talking about Cyber Monday deals and, the Black Friday deals and just kind of hanging out and chatting today. So, if you guys have taken advantage of any amazing deals for Black Friday or Cyber Monday, please share them in the comments. It's just fun to chat about that kind of thing. So Amber said that she updated family phones for Black Friday. That is a great thing to do on when there's these deals, like update all of those things. There's always so many good deals. And then buying Christmas gifts, of course. Miriam Bear is here. Hello, Miriam. So a couple of things that I did. I went through Audible and ordered so many audiobooks. I've been listening to audiobooks with the kids in the car. And so we have one audiobook series that we all listen to when we're all in the car together. And then I have a series that I'm listening to when I'm just in the car with Renee, and a series I listen to when I'm just in the car with Charity. And then one book that I'm doing when I'm just in the car with Talia. And so it's been really fun just trying to get like our reading done while we're driving, which is great. And so anyways, they had some really amazing deals, like books for $1, $2, $3, which is even cheaper than like the credits on Audible. So anyways, I went through and bought a whole bunch of books for us to enjoy. I also got Forever Strong by Gabrielle Lyon. I had been wanting to read that one. And I knew that I probably wouldn't sit down and read it. So I got it on Audible so I can listen to it like while I take my walks in the morning. So that's one thing. In that, there's some really good deals still through today, Cyber Monday. So if you haven't like perused the Audible stuff, and probably I imagine Kindle would be pretty similar with all the deals, definitely do that. Let's see, what was the other thing? Oh, I bought an air fryer. Well, partly because I review air fryers on my channel, so that's my excuse. But our instant air fryer, I've shown it on a couple of videos. Like the lights of the numbers are like slowly dying, so you can't tell what time or temperature you're at, which is really annoying. The air fryer still works, it's just the display. Anyways, um so I ordered a big double one. I got the same instant one. Hopefully they fixed whatever is the issue with the display. But I got the double one where it has 2 drawers. So I will be doing a review of that soon, but that was on sale. It still is on sale for $119. So I got that. What else? Oh, the other thing that I got that probably won't apply to most of you watching, but the Restream software that I'm using to stream this, they had a Black Friday deal, and I had been paying like month to month, but it was like 50% off if you get a full year. And I was like, that's it, I'm doing it. So took advantage of that one, but I imagine that's not one that everyone's going to need. Let's see. Tracy is here. Hello. Cheryl Davis is here and Chris is here. Yes, Chris, same. Can't seem to find time to read books unless it's an audiobook. Yeah, and I've been I don't know, it's not a New Year's resolution, but some kind of a resolution I made in my mind where I'm like, I'm going to start walking in the morning. Like I've been trying to incorporate more exercise into my life, and that's just something I can consistently do. I mean, maybe not if it's like super icy, but that doesn't happen very often. So I'm like, I think I can do it. And so that I've been doing like an hour, hour and a half each morning before the kids wake up. And I can just put in my headphones, and I actually now have time to listen to podcasts and to audiobooks. And it's like all of a sudden I have all this time to listen to all of that stuff. Um, oh, the Restream deal should keep the price the same year after year. It's permanent. Oh, that would be amazing. Wow, I was just expecting it to be like the 1 year, but if it like continues, that would be awesome. Um, Bill Barrett, Chris is asking if it's any relation to me because my last name is Barrett. And no, as far as I know, not. It's funny though, because my husband's grandfather was named Bill Barrett. So we had a Bill Barrett in the family. Let's see. And Adrian is here. Love listening to audiobooks when I walk. Yes, and Bill is saying not related. As far as we know. I mean, could be some distant relation of to my husband's side of the family, of course. Okay, so a couple of things. I have a lot of deals to go through. Oh, we have people. So I invited people to come hop in. And so I don't know who might pop in to say hello, but Chris Bear is here. And so I am going to bring him on real quick.
Well, that was a mistake.
Good morning. Uh-oh.
Hi.
Good morning. You were just on a live stream not that long ago that I was watching.
Well, you can even see there it is, the green screen behind me.
Behind the scenes of the Keto Chow live streams. Okay, how did Black Friday go for you guys over at Keto Chow?
So far, really well. The shipping team has been like cranking stuff out like crazy.
They're amazing.
And we had the mystery flavor, and everybody's really excited to get that. And most people are doing a very good job of not letting the cat out of the bag.
Yes. There's always those few that don't quite get the memo, but
yeah, well, so Lynette, she reaches out to influencers and creators to help them know what's going on, and she was very, very specific this time. She's like, you can't be telling people about it. This is when you can actually reveal it, blah blah blah, all this stuff like that. So
it is kind of complicated because it's like, okay, you can start talking about it here, but then it's going to be put up for sale here, but then you can't say what it is until here. It's like all of these different dates. So I understand the confusion.
Yep. But then Miriam and I it wasn't really a stream where we were on it Black Friday night. Yes. But we just kind of had like a video going of people, like the website.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It was the back end stuff when people are ordering. It was showing where the orders were going out to.
I didn't realize that really was because I was on there. I just thought it was some kind of a screensaver or something. That's amazing.
No, it was every time someone placed an order, it actually showed the little thing going from Utah to where they're at. But we were doing that so that we could be in the chat and responding to people.
Yes.
And helping them out. And a couple of people are like, is the Black Friday deal over? At least for Keto Chow, it's still going.
Yes.
For another 8. No. Anyway, it goes until midnight Eastern time, 10 p.m. Mountain time tonight.
Yeah.
So there's still a lot of.
There is still time. There's still mystery flavor available.
Yeah, like 2/3.
Yeah, I was surprised. Did you order way more this year than last year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 3 times as much.
Okay, good. So. Well, and I think as soon as the flavor is revealed, other people will start ordering it because they're going to be like, I want that.
I'm hoping there's still a lot available at that point. So.
Yeah.
And then the inevitable, when are you going to get more, will start. So.
Oh yeah. Oh, every time. Every time. No one's ever happy.
Well, I was thinking
about more they want.
I was thinking about that last night because I was making a bunch of apple pie Keto Chow for a Ninja Creami and just as shakes. And I was like, I remember when we debuted the apple pie, and for about 6 months afterwards, there was one person in particular who would come on every live stream that would be like, apple pie in big bags.
Wow.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah. All right. So if anyone doesn't know about the Keto Chow sales, it's still the 10% off site wide.
Yep.
And
including my Chow subscriptions.
Yes.
Yes.
Now is. Yeah. Yeah. There was a miscommunication with some of the stuff that went out, and it wasn't supposed to be. It was supposed to exclude my Chow. But it said include instead.
Yeah, some nice Indigo Nili lady was like, oh, I told everyone it included that. I'm like, okay, I guess we're going to own our mistake. Yeah, it includes it.
Well, both me and Lindsay, we highlighted it because it's like, this is a really big deal.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but anyways, I didn't broadcast it any further because I didn't want to, make you guys lose money or anything. But anyways, if anyone did try, hopefully it went through and we weren't shown to be crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hayden wants to know about recipe cards, the historic ones. We do have those on the Keto Chow site that you can order the old ones.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's under, I think, bottles and more. There's a section where old recipe cards are available. But
yeah. Last year I got the recipe box with
yeah,
the whole, like, I don't know how many years worth of recipes. It was so amazing.
yep.
Hayden is asking or mentioning that the codes kept dropping off of the order during checkout, which is a major pain. I had a couple other people mention that they were trying to get the bundles for the new people, and that for some reason it kept going back to the regular price, and they were frustrated about that.
So I did a lot of testing on that, and 9 times out of 10, it's caused by a browser extension on your computer that automatically puts in coupon codes. So like Coupon Birds or Capital One Shopping. So it's grabbing coupon codes and trying to add those automatically. If you do it on a phone, that usually doesn't happen, but I'm not saying that it won't, but it could, because one issue we ran into last year is a lot of the links are supposed to have the like 10% off store-wide code embedded into it.
Yes.
And if you click that link, then sometimes your browser gets confused, even on a mobile phone, and it's like, wait, which code am I using? And so you have to like paste it into the end checkout.
Right.
Now, the nice thing is, though, if you ever have problems, you can totally contact our customer service and they'll fix you up. But like Hayden said, if you're a first-time customer, you probably don't know how amazing our customer service is. And it's just like, it's a terrible experience. And
that's where I directed people to the phone number or the email, because I know you guys will take care of them. It's computers, man, and the internet. Like, you don't have complete control over someone's experience as much as you want to.
Yep.
All right.
That's true. Do you want to hear about some of the Black Friday stuff I got?
I do. I was going to ask you. I was going to say real quick, you can get the store credit.
Yeah.
With the different, tiers of orders at Keto Chow. And then was that it? The 10%, the store credit.
And then the additional store credit. Yeah.
And then the mystery flavor.
That's
the Keto Chow deal. Besides Keto Chow, what did you do for Black Friday?
Which, incidentally, Miriam and I just realized we actually need to get some of the mystery flavor because we don't have any in our house. So
I have 21 coming today.
Nice. Kim wants to know about Keto Chow ever in Canadian stores. So I'll answer that first. We have been working with Switch Grocery to get Keto Chow into Canada. The problem is Health Canada, about 6 months ago, went on a war path and started taking down online stores that didn't have what's called a natural products number, an NPN. So a lot of the stuff that was listed on like Amazon Canada, not just Keto Chow, but like Good D's baking mixes and stuff like that. If you didn't have French and English on your labeling and you didn't have an NPN, they started just like scorched earth, taking everything down.
Yeah.
And Switch Grocery got caught up in that as well. And so we've been working to get Keto Chow approved for Canada with Health Canada. The problem is that Health Canada doesn't let you include more than 99 milligrams of potassium in stuff.
Yeah.
Which is funny because they also insist that it's 4,700 milligrams a day is what Canadians need for potassium. But you can't have more than a 99 milligrams. So I don't know.
A lot of serving.
Well, we're working to make a special version of Keto Chow that hardly has any potassium in it at all, which I think is a disservice to Canadians, but you have to kind of do what Health Canada says if you want to sell it. In the meantime, you can order it directly. It just costs a lot to ship.
Yeah, that stinks. I know, like I've talked to people about trying to get egg white powder to Canada because that was a really big, like, the poor Canadians watching my videos making these recipes, and they're like, it costs 10 times the amount for the egg white powder that you pay. And I'm just like, and
Oh,
so
yeah.
I did reach out to a few people and try to like figure it out. It's just so incredibly difficult.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
interesting dealing with international stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
And as a computer network engineer, this is really my level of expertise. Except not.
Excellent. And it's still hard to figure out.
Yep. Now,
Yeah.
speaking of computer stuff,
Okay.
so one of the things that I got was a bunch of VR games for the Quest.
Oh.
And you were talking about, before I got on, you were talking about exercise and finding ways to do that.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And if I just have to say, a VR headset with something like Beat Saber or I think it's Flow Riders or something like that,
Okay.
Synth Rider, they're on sale and they're really cool, especially if you're cooped up and stuff like that.
And it's winter time.
And it's a good way to trick your body into doing some exercise. So
Okay.
I got a bunch of VR games. We already had Beat Saber. That Miriam loves to play that.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
So
Yeah,
got
we
that.
haven't gotten into the VR thing yet, but I feel like it's coming.
And it's a lot of fun. There are some fun games that now your kids are a little young for it, but there's one called Akron, like acorn, but it's spelled wrong.
Okay.
One person plays as a giant tree who's defending its acorns, and everybody else is using their phone, and they can control little squirrels that are trying to steal the acorns.
Gosh.
So you can get up to 9 people playing this game. It's really a lot of fun.
That sounds crazy.
Anyway,
that would be fun. Yeah. We got the what the dance for PS3.
Just Dance.
Just Dance, that's it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And so that's the one that I'm like, the kids will be like, can we play video games? I'm like, well, no, you already had your screen time or whatever, but you can play Just Dance. That's
Yeah.
Because at least you're getting some exercise.
Yeah. And that's a fun one. My kids like to play that too. On
Yeah,
the
they
Switch.
get into it. It's so hilarious. And oh my gosh, I have a video of Levi dancing. Oh man, it's hilarious. Oops.
Hands off my nose. Yeah, maybe.
That's hilarious. Will you ever include the unsweetened core into your starter custom bundles?
I'm not going to say no because it might happen. The problem is for the starting out, most people don't want the unsweetened. I'd say it's a very niche group that are very vocal and know what they want, that want the unsweetened.
Yeah.
And so we created the unsweetened version of Keto Chow specifically to service those people and give them something that's not only unsweetened, but also dairy free, so that they can have kind of some ultimate control.
Mhm.
But most people don't want that. And with the preset bundles, we make them ahead of time, and so we kind of have to look for something that everybody's going to want. Now with the custom bundles, the problem with doing it that way is it's hard to communicate what the different flavors are aside from just naming a flavor. So raspberry cheesecake, okay, I know what that is.
Mhm.
Pistachio, I think I know what that is.
Yeah.
But unsweetened chocolate core,
Yeah.
like
That's weird.
it's a difficult thing to communicate. And so I'm hesitant to include that in the starter kits just because I don't know if someone's going to get that and then just be really mad that they got that thinking they were getting something else.
I can imagine someone being like, "Oh, chocolate, I'll try that," and then make it up and be like, "I'm never drinking this again."
Yeah, you guys
That would
suck.
be terrible.
Like we get comments all the time. People are like, "Your electrolytes are so salty," and it's like,
that's what it is.
Yeah.
You're
They're
welcome.
very bitter. It's like, that's magnesium for you.
Yeah.
So it might be something that we do. The custom starter bundle is actually brand new. Like we just launched it. In fact, we're still running into some bugs with it. But
so you can build your own. You pick your own flavors.
Yeah, and there's a list of I think 14 flavors that you're able to pick from.
Okay.
And you can do 6 to 12.
Okay.
Individuals and just kind of build your own, and you can include a blender bottle if you want. And it's something that we haven't done in the past because, orders of magnitude and stuff like that. When you pre-make the kits, the bundles, we have a crack team of teenagers that just go through and build them ahead of time. And so we're able to like pre-make them, and so they're very simple.
Yeah.
Especially for our team. Now, once you throw in the custom element, at that point, it's just a regular order. Like there's nothing special about it. And so the giving a discount becomes more difficult from a financial standpoint.
Yeah.
We're doing it
Costly.
just because it's part of the Black Friday thing. I don't know if we're going to continue having it after Black Friday. I think we are, but it won't have quite the same discount on it.
Yeah.
So
that's good to know. So if that's something you want, get it now. Go fast.
Yeah, and Miriam always gets mad at me because I always give away too much information, because I like to give people as much information as they can, because I'm not a sales guy.
Then that can come back and bite you.
Yeah. Well, especially things like we have products that we're working on that we're supposed to be ready for Black Friday.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Black Friday was going to be a lot bigger deal than it was, and they were not ready. And which makes me really happy that I didn't say anything about them other than what you were just there, because people would have been, frankly, very disappointed.
Yeah.
Because some of them are kind of a big deal.
Yeah. Well, now we can't wait.
Well, you're going to have to.
Yeah. I totally understand. You need to underpromise and overdeliver. That's always the best way to go.
Yeah. I like to overpromise, underdeliver.
Hayden is saying, I'm glad Keto Chow was so well stocked. I know another company had major shortages, and that other company, I'll say it, is Perfect Keto. It was a little rough with Perfect Keto this year. Nearly everything was out of stock. Thankfully, like I went through and made a recipe for, the sale. Thankfully, the item I used in my recipe was in stock, the MCT oil cinnamon toast flavor.
Oh, okay.
But I was like, it's a good, I mean, because it was like half of everything was out of stock. So they still do have the sale going on for Cyber Monday, up to 60% off. But like I said, there's so few products.
And I think with that one, you actually type in a code.
Yeah, it was like get a password from the email, or you can text to get the password. It's
big deal.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the password is big deal. So just put that in and you'll get the sale, but everything is not 60% off. It's just maybe one or two things that are 60% off. So maybe if your favorite items are in there, go for it. But otherwise it's not the best deal out there.
Now I do buy the Beauty Plus Sleep stuff from Perfect Keto. That's actually one of my favorite products of theirs.
Is it?
Because it has a lot of magnesium. Now I've got the magnesium capsules that we make. Which I like because it doesn't have any flavor, but I really do like the chocolate of the Beauty Plus Sleep.
Okay, yeah, the Mexican hot chocolate. I have those and I've tried them. I don't feel like, I never really had sleep issues, so I didn't have anything to correct, but I didn't see a huge difference in my sleep. But I know Steve from Serious Keto swears by the stuff. And I know that at least the berry one, it was one of the free gifts.
Yeah.
And so the Beauty Plus Sleep might be going away.
Yeah, which is sad.
Yeah. Okay. Have you ever tried these?
No, I have not. That's interesting.
Yeah. So RX Sugar, they're a popular allulose brand. Well, I'm a big fan of their like maple syrup.
Sorry, my clock is going to ding to 12.
Oh, it's noon.
Well, no, it's off by 5 minutes constantly. Anyway.
It's like it's not noon.
Okay, it's done. Sorry, please continue. RX Sugar.
Okay, so their maple syrup I love, and I used it in a video when I did the chicken and waffles. Oh man, that was so good. And then did the maple syrup over the top. So anyways, they saw that video and they're like, we'll send you some more maple syrup and we'll send you our new snack bars too to try. So I was going to taste test these on here. Oh, and I actually should get Levi to come in and taste some too.
He'll have 50 million thumbs up.
Maybe. You never know. You never know. How many thumbs up did he give the mystery flavor?
I think your daughter gave 10. I think he gave 100 or something like that.
100 plus 10.
He doesn't understand inflation.
N-
Quite
no,
frankly.
no, he really doesn't understand math. So
Whose fault is that, huh?
we're working on it. He's actually here. Let me grab him real quick. Hold on.
Okay. Oh, she left me alone. I can say anything I want. Anyway, I didn't. Is the clock you to make sure you're never late? Setting aside. Well, it's a mechanical clock, like it's a wind-up clock, and it loses time like crazy. And I have it right next to a giant LED atomic clock that's always dead on. So it just loses time. It's dumb, but it makes me happy because it ticks. Anyway,
I got a whole lot of people that wanted to
Hi
try.
there.
Levi's coming. He just had to get a shirt on, to
Okay.
be decent. All right, so these are chocolate swelfie snacks. I don't know about that name. That's a little bit weird, but and caramel swelfie snacks, and they're with allulose, which it's a hit or miss thing with you guys with allulose. Sometimes
You can make you go big so that you're not cropping the kids if you want.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
We can do that. There we go.
Well,
Okay.
I would actually make it so there's one that has a little screen off to the side and a big one. Click on that. It'll make me tiny. There I am. I'm so tiny.
Oh, there we go. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, come over here. Can you say hi to Chris?
Hi.
This is Chris down here.
Hi.
I am so tiny.
He makes keto chow.
Hey.
Can you believe that?
What?
That's the person that makes keto chow.
And I'm so tiny. Isn't that weird?
All right, you guys ready to try this? Let's do a little break. Oh my goodness, it's very
Looks like nougat.
yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, we got another person joining the live stream here that will get on in just a second. Oh, it's so chewy. All right, you try that.
Do I try?
Yeah, you try that one. Might have to
Watch
open
out. It's going to glue your mouth shut.
Ugh, I know they're so gooey. I need to be able to try it too, but
No,
Ugh.
try it.
I should have brought a knife. Oh my goodness.
So gooey.
You ready?
Neely, I thought you lived on a farm. You don't carry a knife in your back pocket?
Oh, I really should.
What's up with that?
I know. I'm gonna have to get my husband to buy me one for Christmas.
Hey, there's
All right.
probably a Black Friday
Let
one.
me taste it. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's very good. It's very chewy.
Mm-hmm.
Dark chocolate made with allulose. Oh, it's got pea, pumpkin, sunflower, and flax protein. That's exciting. All right. Not bad. It's better than some other plant-based bars I've tried. What do you think, Talia?
The chocolate's a little bit too dark, but it doesn't taste super allulose-y,
Okay.
which helps.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
What about you, Charity? Pretty good?
Yes.
Okay, this one's the caramel.
A lot easier to break.
I don't like dark chocolate.
You don't like dark chocolate? This one might be sweeter because it's got caramel in it instead of chocolate in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very dark. Well, I need to finish eating this part.
Yeah, they're so chewy. One bar would take a long time. Oh, Lindsay is here. Let me get her on.
Wow.
Lindsay!
Hey y'all.
It's Lindsay.
Lindsay is
Alright.
here. We're tasting the caramel RX sugar bars.
Look at it.
Cool. So I heard Talia say that it wasn't too allulose, and I need
That's a
some
word.
clarification on what that actually means.
What does that mean here? Over here?
It doesn't taste like
You can try it. Go ahead. Pop it.
allulose a whole bunch.
You're still chewing.
I don't
your
really
first
like the
bite.
taste of allulose. This is pretty good for an allulose bar.
But it's not allulose.
Yeah.
It still has the essence of allulose, but
Oh my gosh.
She she's the one that doesn't even drink keto chow
no.
Yeah.
because she doesn't like sucralose. And
Yeah.
I'm like, sucralose tastes like sugar.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
It
It does
doesn't?
not taste like sugar.
But keto chow is delicious.
Big fan.
Agreed.
Big fan.
Agreed.
Charity is very selective on her flavors that she likes.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Are you
Well,
still chewing the first bite? Those are very chewy. You
So
want
my
to-
Molly, she thinks that like a lot of the flavors are okay. She doesn't really. She would rather not drink keto chow consistently. Lauren would drink it all day, every day if I let her. And then Caitlin, she's like, yeah, it's good. Like she has her specific flavors that she appreciates, and
Yeah.
so we got a mixed bag over here too.
All right. So you want to give your final reaction to these? What do you think?
Can we do thumbs up on
Yeah.
each of them?
Do thumbs up. Thumbs up on the chocolate, thumbs up on the caramel.
I think the first one was better than the second one.
The chocolate one was better than
Yes.
caramel.
Mom,
Really? I
I
thought the
think
caramel was
7 for
better.
the chocolate, then 6 for the caramel.
The
Okay,
caramel
Renee.
I think
out of 10.
I don't
which is
really
four
like
out of 10.
both of them. I think the caramel is better.
Okay.
I'll probably give it like a 3, and the chocolate I'll give like a 1.
Oh, okay. All
Wow.
right. You still have your mouth full. What do you think, Del? Besides being allulose,
No, not allulose.
was it allulose or not allulose?
What?
It wasn't as much allulose as others.
Yeah.
It just had the essence.
It didn't taste just that strongly.
Okay, so thumbs up.
I think the chocolate one, if I was like rating it like out of 10, it would be a 7. But the caramel one, I think, would be like a 5.
Oh, okay. So it's really split on which one's better. What are you doing?
Do you still have a mouthful?
So how many thumbs up do you give the chocolate one?
1.
Just one? You didn't really like it?
Yeah.
Okay, come up
Was
here.
it too dark?
And
Yeah.
the caramel one, how many thumbs up?
This 2.
2. Okay, so
It's a rough crowd.
good for a keto candy. I thought they were above average. And my favorite thing to do with stuff like this is chop it up and put it into keto chow ice cream.
Oh, and the Ninja Creamy.
That would be awesome. So these would be like chewy caramel chocolate bits.
Are they on sale for Black
That's what the
Friday?
rest of these are going to go to. All right, you guys ready to?
What kind of bars
Keto.
are the ones that was like Aloha caramel?
Oh, keto cracked. Okay.
Those are the best ones.
Those are so
We're
good.
all fans of keto cracked candy.
Aloha caramel is the best one.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think
and the-
pumpkin spice.
And hey, peanut caramel crunch, pumpkin spice. So they're on my list of deals. They still have the Black Friday 23 coupon code for 15% off. Although I have a coupon code for 15% off that you can use anytime. So there's that. But yeah, so I think today that sale ends. But yeah, great time to stock up on candy for the holidays, right?
Nice.
Makes a great Christmas gift. And they go great in keto chow ice cream as well.
I know what Miriam's getting for Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love keto
Okay. Izzy doesn't need to give her review.
Yeah, it doesn't need
Okay,
to be
you guys can skedaddle out of here. Get
Bye.
back,
Bye.
get back to your schoolwork.
Izzy, don't trip over the cords.
That was fun.
Okay, close the door.
So I feel like
Okay.
there was a relevant question over there from Hayden.
Yes, I see this. Chris, I have no idea how to answer this question. Does keto chow work well in the Ninja Creamy?
Yes. Go, Lindsay. Go, Lindsay.
I think that they crafted the Ninja Creamy explicitly for keto chow, but then realized that it worked with other things. So they just marketed it as a overall ice cream machine. But ultimately, like the only reason to have a creamy is for keto chow.
Yeah.
Like that's all you
I'm
need.
not going to argue with you on that one.
Like the amount that we've used our creamy, maybe 1% has gone to things other than keto chow.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
I've only used it once for not keto chow. And that was I tried freezing a Zevia
Oh,
and then running it. It did not
it
work.
did not work.
All right, good to know. Good to
If
know.
you haven't had the experience of your Ninja Creamy stopping mid-cycle and then you have to dig the
Paddle.
thing
Oh, that
paddle
sounds
out,
terrible.
you basically just have to get a big bowl and dig it out into that. But yeah.
Was that the original creamy? Like
Yeah,
the-
I still have the original Creamy. I don't have
It's on-
the fancy ones.
on the deluxe, they have like a slushy setting. So I'd imagine it would
I think you need
Sure.
more liquid in there than that.
maybe.
Did you see I
think
made my
it's
head
just
the same
add a
size
little
as you?
liquid after it's frozen and then blend it. I think that's how it's supposed to work. I've never done that one yet. See, because it doesn't involve
There's
keto.
no
chow,
point
so I
of
didn't do it. Yeah, the kids have tried to make a few different ice creams that have sugar and stuff. We did that for a birthday party one time. That was fun. But besides that, it's just a keto chow ice cream maker.
machine.
Yeah,
That's what I use it for. Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Lynette's here.
Hi, Lynette.
Hi, Lynette. Yeah, so Lindsay and I, a while back, we decided that it would be a really great idea for you to get a Keto Chow branded Creami. Like
Well,
in the
remember-
seal with like the Keto Chow decal on it. Oh man, those would fly off the shelves.
Well, and if you recall, during that conversation, I believe Chris may have commented in the comments that they already had one that was like kind of like that teal color
That's right.
on like a QVC or something to that effect.
Yeah.
So they had already jumped the gun.
And so all you have to do is make like a little decal, Keto Chow decal, stick it on, and you got your Keto Chow.
I don't want to carry that inventory. It's hard enough finding a Ninja Creami in stock.
Yes,
So
that's true. That's true. It's crazy. And then I saw that they were on like just the regular creamies were on Black Friday deal for $200.
yeah, $199.
I saw that
That
too.
doesn't seem like a good deal.
Look, I
Well,
bought
maybe it's
two
not.
of them for $250 when they first came out
Wow.
each.
Well, that's better than that.
So,
but still, it's like the
$200
price
is great.
coming down and Black
Well,
Friday.
But they've also had them as low as like $125 before.
Yes.
So it's like that whole the price creep, and then like here's a discount from the creeped up price.
What do you
Like,
call it? Creep?
Ninja.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's so difficult to keep them in stock. Seems like
because
Well,
people
they
keep
went-
buying Keto Chow, and
No,
then
they went big on
Keto Chow's
TikTok.
popular.
They went big
Oh.
on TikTok a couple months ago.
sure.
Yeah, makes sense.
So
Well, and there's tons of people who do it with like the like a whole bunch of like store shelf like items, like Jello pudding and other stuff like that. So I've seen a
Yeah.
lot of things, but like I said, I feel like they're just trying to market it to people who are not yet aware of Keto Chow so that they can maintain sales. But really, they just need to understand that it was for the purpose of making Keto Chow ice cream. I just
yeah, they really need
That's
to figure that out.
more.
Joe and Rachel are here. I mean, I say Joe and Rachel. It could be Joe or Rachel for all I know.
I feel like there too. That is one.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a whole list of different sales. But if you guys have any other ones that you want to shout out, jump in and do that. I want to definitely say, and Chris is gone.
He did the Irish goodbye.
Yeah. And goodbye. Performance Gains by Jonathan.
Yeah.
Stone. They have a Cyber Monday. Oh, he says bring me back in. He has a Cyber Monday deal. Oh, see, now he just didn't want to be sandwiched between us.
Right?
No, I think
Yeah.
it's that he changed his camera angle.
Anyways, so Jonathan Shane has a Cyber Monday deal where if you order both the pre-workout and the Energized Reds,
Nice Reds.
you get 20% off the whole order. So that's a good deal. And I recommend both of those products. They're both fantastic. You just use the coupon code CYBER for that one. Let's see. So I was going to mention with the RX Sugar, they have all the maple syrup and all kinds of different stuff. I didn't see a Black Friday sale from them, but I do have a coupon code for 20% off an order over $45.
And I just used it.
Nice. Yeah, it's great. They sent me.
That's why he ducked out. He had to complete his order.
No, I was already complete, although it was asking me to verify my address. But
Yeah. Their maple syrup is the best one that I have found. I mean, I haven't tried all the maple syrups out there. Once I tried this one, I was like, all right, that one's good. Yeah, it's really good. So anyways, over $45, you can get 20% off. And I have the coupon code down in the description. I forget what it is at the moment.
Indigo 20.
There you go. There you
But
go.
if people use your link, which is down in the description of this video, it automatically applies the link and you don't have to type in anything.
That's right.
But
Wow.
I did have to order 2 each of both of the bars, and then it showed up, and then I changed it to 3 each, and then it
Yeah.
continued to give me 20% off. So yeah.
Nice. Yeah, yeah. So very good. Okay, next thing I wanted to make sure that I show is Simply Tallow Lotion. Have you guys seen this from Serena of Carnivore Revolution?
I think Miriam might have used that.
Yes. Anyways, she sent me some goodies and I haven't opened it yet. I was going to try it. But this is, I believe, oh yeah, blue lavender. And she has videos of her making this on Instagram.
Wow.
It's like beautifully whipped. And it's, I mean, it's just tallow and, you know, lavender essential oil. But anyways, they have all the stuff is on sale there. I don't know what the discount specifically is, but I have the link down below. I'm not an affiliate with them. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. But they do have some kind of a sale going on right now. But this is like a great, you know, thing for crunchy friends. Crunchy stocking stuffers. Because they have some candles and some different like balms and lotions and anyways, excellent, excellent. And my hands don't smell like beef. They smell like lavender.
Oh.
So that's good.
What's wrong with your hands smelling like beef?
That's not so bad, I guess.
None. There are no things wrong with having your hands like
so
beef.
I've always had a pet peeve about lotions that don't smell like food, that don't smell edible, because it's like I'm eating something and it like, I don't know, like the floral, I don't like it because I feel like I'm eating it. All right. Coupon code tested live for the
We're doing it live.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Any other sales that you guys know of that you want to shout out?
I think ThermoWorks, they sell meat thermometers. I believe that they're having a sale. Joe talked about that. And if you don't have an instant read thermometer, it's a really good addition to your repertoire, whatever.
Yeah.
I joke around that gadgets for cooking meat should be classified as health maintenance devices. So that griddle I have, that's a health device.
Covered by insurance.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not covered by insurance. It's not covered by your FSA either. But it should be.
Yeah.
Because what better way to maintain your health than to cook amazing meat? And I have to say, I quartered a turkey for Thanksgiving, vacuum sealed it into bags, and then cooked it with what's called a sous vide. It's this stick thing that it's a heater with a little propeller on it. And I ran the turkey at 140 degrees for 24 hours.
Oh my gosh.
And you know how you what?
You said 24 hours, not 124 hours, right?
But I could have ran it for 36 or 72 hours. It would not have mattered. And that's the cool thing because, pasteurization is a function of time and temperature, right?
Right.
So lower temperature, longer time. You don't have to get it up to those crazy temperatures that cause the meat to be all dry. And that's the hardest thing about making a turkey is that it's always so dry.
Yes.
But with this, like, it was done whenever people showed up. Like, I just put it in a day ahead of time, and they'll show up whenever they do, and we'll pull it out, and then I just
always ready.
Yeah. Well, and I put on some gloves, and I just deboned it because I didn't care about the presentation because we were just going to be eating it from a, like I didn't carve the turkey.
In front of the whole family at the table.
Yeah. I've never understood that tradition. I think it's kind of silly.
Yeah.
But whatever. Because this way, and maybe it's because I only know how to cook for 20 people.
Same.
Yeah. Like I don't know what's going to happen when our children go off and do their own thing, because I've been so used to, if I'm going to cook bacon and sausage for like a Sunday breakfast, I'm cooking 5 pounds of each.
Yeah.
And I'm doing 2 dozen eggs and all that sort of stuff. So yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
I had the turkey prepared ahead of time.
That's awesome. Yeah,
and,
I grew up, in a family with 6 kids, and same. The way I learned to cook was by the bucket load.
Well, Hayden said that he thinks Anova has their sous vide machines on sale for Cyber Monday.
That's exactly what I was looking up to say.
Nice.
Like, I had an Anova sous vide on my cart waiting list, but the price tag on those is it's still it's a committed price tag.
Oh, really?
Right.
Because most of the, and you can get sous vides that are like
Super
Wi-Fi
cheap.
connected
$50.
and fancy and stuff, and you should be able to get one at or around $100, and it'll work really well.
Yeah.
And my favorite way of thinking about a sous vide is it's the perfect machine for taking super cheap cuts of meat and making them insanely delicious. Because you literally vacuum seal the meat, or you can just put it in a Ziploc bag and then stick it under water and seal it when you've gotten all the air out, and then you're cooking it in water in a bag.
Right. So it's not
in a bag of water. Yeah. Yeah. So it's not getting all diluted and stuff like that, unless your seal fails, which happens to me all the time. But the issue is when you pull it out, the outside of the meat looks exactly the same as the inside of the meat. So it's usually like a kind of a raw pink color. It doesn't look all that good until you fire up like a grill, or you get a blowtorch or something like that, and then you sear the outside. Susan had a question: how do you feel about cooking in plastic? A lot of people actually use silicone reusable bags, and that works really well also.
Yeah. That was the one thing about sous vide, because once I got Instant Pots, there's like sous vide settings on there, and I never just got into it because of the same, like, I don't want to cook in plastic, at least not every day. Like, I'm not a purist about it. I'd eat it, but it's just like, if I'm going to do this regularly, but yeah, definitely the silicone would be the way to go if you're uncomfortable with the plastic. And people have their own issues with silicone too, but I think it's probably a little bit better than the Food Saver bags or whatever. But.
Yeah, and to be clear, there's kind of, Anova has what they call their precision oven, which has a sous vide function.
Literally right now.
And though that is an expensive machine, but if you're cooking for like 3 or 4 people, it's freaking amazing. Joe from Two Crazy Ketos loves his.
Yeah, they
got one for his mother-in-law. Like, actually, that might have not been public knowledge. Sorry. Maybe they already gave it to her. I don't know.
Christmas is ruined.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, but with that one, it doesn't use bags. It looks like a air fryer, but it has this tank of water and stuff like that.
So what I have is the Chef Maker, which is like an air fryer. It looks just like an air fryer with the drawer. So it's smaller than the Anova oven. And it has sous vide settings for different steak cuts. And it will slowly, you put the probe in and it'll slowly raise the temperature like a sous vide. They say sous vide style because it's not actually in water. Same as the Anova oven. And then it'll go through a searing.
Oh, really?
Too. Yeah. So you just punch in, ribeye steak, stick it in the probe, put it in, and you come back and it's cooked perfectly in the middle. And the outside, it's not as seared as in a pan because it's in an air fryer, but it's good enough. It's amazing that you can just set it, forget it, and then you come back and you have
set it and forget it.
Exactly. Just like a Instant Pot or something, but you get a nicely cooked steak in the end.
And I like what Brenda said about the blowtorch.
I did too. I was gonna
for searing, when you cook sous vide, like I said, the outside looks raw. It looks weird.
Yes.
And so you have to sear the outside. You can do that with a cast iron pan.
Mhm.
You can just heat up a barbecue grill and do it that way. My personal favorite way to do it is I went on Amazon and I found it was a sous vide flamethrower
Oh my
blowtorch thing.
gosh.
Okay, you know how you burn the weeds on your property with that long stick and you hook it up to the propane thing? It's exactly like that, but it's shorter and it looks like a gun. And it was like 30 or 40 bucks. And it
And
just
that's how the house burned down.
and
on
no,
Christmas
so
Day.
what I do is I put the meat in the barbecue grill because that's a firebox, right?
Yes, okay.
And then I just turn it on and pull it. And there are some torches you can get that are really expensive. But this one is, like I said, it was like 30 bucks. And you just fry you torch the outside.
Mhm.
And that makes it so that you're just singeing the outside and you're not further cooking the inside,
Yes.
because the inside is perfectly cooked. Like
Yeah.
it's a medium rare, medium well, medium whatever you want. It's
Yeah.
to the temperature you want. And it's like solid pink. And then you just sear the outside so you get that nice crust, and you put a bunch of salt on it, and it's delicious. And Miriam wants me to make some right now. But here's
Right
the other
now.
cool thing. You can freeze meat in a bag ready to go
Yes.
for the sous
And then you
vide.
throw it in frozen.
Throw it in frozen. It works amazing. Our refrigerator here at work has a section that's just New York strips and ribeyes stacked up, ready to go. And I just put them into the sous vide when I get to work, and whatever time I feel like I have a break, I can pull them out and sear them. And
Wow. Yeah,
you can do
that's
that
the way
with
to do
pork
it.
chops. You can do it with anything. It's great.
Have you ever used the cinder grill?
No.
I hear that that's similar. Like it'll keep the temperature. You put it in, but it's a grill.
Yeah.
But it'll keep the temperature for as long as you want, and then you just sear it real quick. And I was like, that looks pretty cool. But
I wonder if I
they
can
never
get
sent
it.
me
feel
one.
like-
So I haven't tried it.
I feel like when it comes to steak, there's a lot happening here with this conversation, and I think that for me, it's a cast iron skillet on the stove that gets hot, and then you toss in the steak for a minute, and you flip it in for a minute, and then you eat it.
Well, see, you're
There's no
buying
need
the
to cook the middle.
expensive meat. I only buy the cheap meat.
Mm.
Like we go to our
So-
local, like it's a Hispanic market, let's be honest. And it's not even choice. It's like the cheapest meat they have.
Well, sous vide is the way to do it.
And it'll make it'll make a super, super cheap one super well. I sent you the link, Nili. It's the blowtorch that I have. It's $32 on Cyber Monday right now.
Pretty good price.
And it makes a good gout of flame if you turn it up all the way. It's pretty cool.
Lindsay, what did you buy for Cyber Monday, Black Friday?
I haven't.
Not a thing? Not a
Not-
single thing?
Not even a robot vacuum?
Not
I am
even
so impressed.
I have a central house back, so that's not really a necessary thing for me. I don't know. Like, it's hard because this year it just seems like my focus has been all over the map. And so to sit there and like buy things intentionally has been a very difficult thing. I have like some gifts sorted out, but I had them sorted out before the whole Cyber Monday, Black Friday thing had happened. So the only ones that I really even consider are the ones like for myself. So it's like obviously the Keto Chow.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, beyond that, like, what do I need? I don't really need anything.
Yes. I mentioned at the beginning, but I'll mention it again since I'm sure there's many new people in. I went through Audible and ordered a ton of audiobooks.
Really?
Kids and I to enjoy. And there were like some were like $2, $3, like super cheap.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's
a really great idea. I hadn't even considered that. There was a sale, or there is a sale today on like, this is totally off topic from food, but over at Tuttle Twins, they have half off of like their economics curriculum. And I'm like, ooh, next year we do need to add in economics for a semester. So do I want to dive in and buy that one? Because I love all of the other Tuttle Twins products that we've got. So I don't know.
You gonna teach your kids about 401ks?
Oh, we're gonna teach them more in-depth things.
That's just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, what happens if they go off and don't even have like a quote unquote real job that provides a 401k? There are other options. Let's know about those too.
The other thing that I was realizing is a great thing to get on Black Friday, Cyber Monday is any subscriptions to like streaming,
Yeah,
Hulu or Netflix or any of those. They'll do like 99 cents for a month for a year and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, but you have to be not a member, like not a subscriber already.
Sure.
And so I was like, I should just like unsubscribe from everything in October. And then when November rolls around, just resubscribe and get the deals every year.
I feel like they've probably got something in place for that type.
Some of them don't. Some of them don't. Like it was Hulu that I did that on, where I had just like quit my subscription, and then a deal popped up, and I was like, they won't give it to me, but I'll try anyway, and they did. Just because I wasn't a current subscriber. It's like anything to get you through the door.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's lots of like online softwares as well that are doing like half off. Like the streaming platform that we're on right now, they're doing half off even of their monthly stuff. And it's like, can I just ask the hard question of if they can afford to give it half off for an entire year, and then next year rolls around and they likely do a similar promotion, at what point is it that they decide that like the actual service is only worth the 50% price if they can continuously offer it at that price?
Right. Yeah. Well, I took advantage of
some
the
questions,
Restream
that's
deal.
all.
Yeah, because I had been doing the month to month on Restream, and I was like 50% off for an entire year. I'll do it. And so
yeah.
I'm committed now.
You're like, let's just all pop on.
Yeah. Oops. I hit the wrong one. Is there a reason why PayPal and GPay have gone away from Keto Chow? Won't accept my payment.
Call that GPay, like eBay.
So Google Pay is still there. You just have to be on a Chrome device or Android device, and it should show up. If you're in Shop Pay, if you contact our customer service people, they can send you a link where you can basically tell Shop Pay to stop being dumb. And for those of you who don't know, Shop Pay is any store that's integrated into Shopify allows you to pay with Shop Pay. For instance, when I just bought the RX Sugar stuff, I don't have an account on RX Sugar, but because Keto Chow uses Shop Pay, RX Sugar uses Shop Pay, and so does Carnivore Revolution. It just showed up as
an Element and Redmond, and like everybody is on there now.
So, and now, fun thing, if you buy through Amazon, it costs that company up to 35%.
That's crazy.
If you buy it from them directly, it saves them actually really a lot of money. So me personally, I try to buy on the company's site as much as I can, unless I need it like Amazon Prime. As a consumer, I love Amazon. As a business owner, let's just say it's complicated.
Right.
Anyway, but there is a way to opt out of Shop Pay and tell it, no, I don't want to use Shop Pay. Thank you very much. I want to use a different payment method. And then it will just drop you into a regular screen where you can put in your credit card number. As for PayPal started doing some
interesting
stuff a couple months ago. Namely, they were randomly refunding people's payments and basically stealing money from us. And so we removed PayPal by default. If you contact our customer service people and say, hey, can you enable PayPal on my account? They'll add something, and all of a sudden PayPal shows up as a payment option for Keto Chow. But it's not there by default. So anyway, it's all this weird stuff that I was very surprised to learn about when I started doing all this business stuff. And
Yeah. Yeah. So when people use Shop Pay, that
Mhm.
doesn't cost you extra like
No.
ordering through Amazon. So that's
In
good.
fact, when you use Shop Pay, you get 1% back,
Yeah.
which is really interesting because,
Gosh.
like right now, I bought some stuff using Shop Pay and got a whole bunch of Shop Pay
Credit?
reward. Yeah, credit. And there's a bunch of companies that will like double or triple or
Yes.
10x or 15x your
I've
Shop Pay
seen
credit,
that. Yeah.
which is really cool. So I actually used that to buy a robot vacuum for here at work
Nice.
because
Nice.
what's their names? Robo Rock was doing a 18x, and so my $18 worth of credit became like 150 or something. I was like,
Yes.
sweet. So Shop Pay is really cool, and if you can, I highly recommend using it. If you are having problems with it, contact our customer service people, and there's a way to fix your Shop Pay,
Okay.
and they'll be able to give you that information.
Okay.
But yeah, I really like it, and I think it's cool.
Yeah, I just yesterday there was like a Black Friday deal in the Shop app where they gave you an extra $5 of
Mhm.
Shop cash, and I went and ordered shampoo bar and conditioner bar, and they were doing that company was doing a deal of like 3 times Shop Pay, so I got it for super cheap. It was very cool.
Yeah.
Easy way to try new stuff. Miriam said that she tried her chocolate core raspberry cheesecake creamy, and it's super yummy.
That sounds
Sounds
delicious.
really good. I'll be right
Yeah, it does. Are you? I thought you weren't going to come over until sometime in May.
Well, I was thinking of pushing it up. No. I'm going to be there for Christmas. No.
Okay.
Day.
We've got 2 extra rooms right now.
Oh, because
So.
children are leaving?
Well, one child is going to college up in Rexburg, Idaho,
Mm-hmm.
which is just
Fun.
north of Idaho Falls, and one child is in Alberta, Canada until April. Anyway,
Fun.
and
So
we keep on-
empty nesters almost.
we're getting there. We were going. Okay, has nothing to do with the topic at hand, but every Sunday we sit down as a family and we go through the calendar for the next week,
Mm-hmm.
and then we quickly touch on big things that are happening the following week, and then every night before we go to bed, we say prayers and we go over what's happening the following day, and then in the morning we wake up and we sing and do scriptures and stuff like that, and then we go over what's happening that day. So you
So
get to
early.
hear everything 4 times
And
minimum.
people still forget it, I'm sure.
Yes, absolutely do. But we were going over the next week calendar last night, and we got to December 5th. And I said, oh, wow, that's the last day Ruth and Max are 17.
Wow.
And then we'll have one child who isn't an adult.
Yeah,
That's
you have
weird.
just one child. That's crazy.
Yeah, so it's happening.
Yeah. Yeah. You blink and it
Yeah.
happens.
And speaking of fun stuff for the kids, one thing that I got on Black Friday, there's a YouTube channel called Linus Tech Tips. And he
Okay.
did a review of these little teeny tiny remote control cars that you use a first person view set of goggles. And so the cars are literally 1.5 inches tall. They're tiny. And so they're so small, and you're wearing these goggles and driving them around. It feels like you're going about 60 miles an hour because you're so close to the ground, but they're really just puttering around. Anyway,
So it's like there's a camera that gives you the view of what
Yeah.
the car is seeing. Oh
yeah,
my
there's this
God.
little camera that sits on top of it, and you have
Okay,
the
you
little
need to send a
control.
link to that. I would
Actually-
love that.
Okay, can I just be like an antagonist for a second?
Yeah,
When anybody's wearing VR goggles or glasses
Uh-huh.
of any sort that impair their actual reality vision, how hard is it to not go shove them and see if they fall over?
Well, I mean, you could do that, but you're a terrible person. Let's be honest.
Okay. Okay.
I clearly said antagonistically. Like this is a pure antagonistic situation. Like how could you not? Oh, or take a little feather and like tickle their noses with it. How could you not? I don't know how you cannot like mess with somebody.
Okay, well noted. I will never use VR goggles in the room with Lindsay.
Yeah.
Accurate. I mean,
anyway, they're super fun. And watching the video of Linus, he's a guy from Canada that is big into computers and games and stuff like that. And he was flipping out over how much fun they were having with these little cars.
Linus.
His name is Linus. Yes. Linus. Anyway. But anyway, so their link on their website was to buy them from AliExpress, which is coming from China. And they were like $150. They're on a Black Friday deal for like $105 on Amazon. Again,
Probably
terrible
Prime.
Amazon. And it's like Amazon Prime shipping. So we got those for our two boys.
Miriam's just too nice. Lindsay, you need to remember to be nice, like Miriam.
I'm looking for a laugh. That's all.
The feather thing is pretty funny though.
Yeah, that would be all. Okay, couple more deals to throw out there before we get off. We've already been on for over an hour.
Oh my gosh.
Redmond. Yeah, that's true. Redmond is just doing double points, double life points, or whatever it is that they do.
All the rewards points.
Purchases. But that is a great place to get Christmas gifts because
I love the consumable Christmas presents.
Yes, and Joe and Rachel, there you go. Joe and Rachel mentioned that everyone uses salt, or at least they should. So that's a great place to get, and they have so many great seasonings and stuff, and you can get the double points for a future purchase there. Equip, today is the last day to get the Prime Protein.
And I think Equip, by the way, I think they have that shop pay extra cash thing going on.
They do, yes. So you can get up to 30% off. 30% off is with a subscription order, or if you do 4+ items, you can get 25% off. And some people were able to stack the My Indigo coupon code on top of that, which made it even better than the 30% subscription deal. Yeah. So, yeah, we did the math.
We did math.
I feel like that's probably one of my favorite Black Friday deals. They just, it was good. And a lot of people have taken advantage of it. And because they just had a sale a few weeks ago and a lot of people took advantage of it, but they have another sale and there will be another one in December. So, but anyways, I think this one's probably like the best one. Anyways, NutriSense, if you want to do a CGM with NutriSense, they have $150 off Cyber Monday today only.
Wow.
I don't have a special code or anything for that. And you have to be a new customer.
Or use a different email address.
There you go. Yeah.
All the logic.
I'm not supposed to say that out loud.
So people do that when they order Keto Chow all the time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So anyways, I don't have a special code for that or anything. Just go to the website and it popped up when I just went straight to the website. Nice. Carnivore Crisps, 20% off. Today, I believe is the last day for that. It was kind of hard to find how to get that deal because I don't have a special code for it. But when you go to their website, in the bottom left-hand corner, there was a little blue button that said get 20% off. And you click on that, and then you have to like put in your email or your phone number or something, and they'll send it to you. So last day on that. What else? Oh, Chipmunk Baking. They last day for $5 off 50, $25, $5 off 50, $15 off 75, or 25 off 100, which that's 25% off. It's a pretty good deal.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Exactly. And Port King Good has their wheel of prizes where you go in and spin the wheel and see what you win. I spun the wheel and got a 20% off coupon code. So there you go. I think it's the last day for that as well. What else? What else?
Jonathan Shane.
Oh, I already
Jonathan
said
Shane?
that, but I'll say it
I know,
again.
but you were recapping them all. I thought.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Jonathan Shane, Performance Gains, 20% off if you order both the True Endurance pre-workout and the Energized Reds, 20% off your order. So that's you use the coupon code CYBER for that.
We love the Energized Reds around here.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of those. Big fan. Okay, and then Ulta Labs is the company that I use to order my own lab work.
Yeah.
And, they do lots of sales, but the Black Friday Cyber Monday deal is 22% off of any lab work you order. They usually only go to 20%, and so they added that extra 2% because it's like Black Friday.
But it's the year 2023.
Look,
That's true.
stop
Like,
it.
They just couldn't afford that on 1 more percent. It's just they go as high as they can.
so next year it'll be 2022 again, or 22% again.
No,
Yeah,
no,
it only
23.
worked last year. So that's a good
like
one.
year 2043. I'm sorry, it's still
There you
20.
go.
We're actually going down to 2%.
Lindsay, you get what you get, and you don't throw a
Don't
fit.
pitch a fit.
Okay, I think I've mentioned everything
Logic.
that I wanted to
Chip
mention.
Homer.
Don't forget to check out the Simply Tallow lotion. Great stocking stuffers for your
Holographic labels.
Yeah,
No, isn't that cool?
so
Yeah.
cool.
Anyways, yeah, I think that's it. Go order your last, Keto Chow bundle for Black Friday. Get the
Deb,
deal. Get the extra what?
Prime protein code. Was there a specific code that you had for Equip?
You got a link.
I have the link is in the description, and then the code, I believe, is just Indigo. Yeah, I believe the code is just Indigo on that one. And so some people said that it didn't work to stack, and then other people said it did. So I can't
Clear your cache and try again.
Yeah, I can't guarantee, but I was able to stack a coupon code on top of the deal, and so it worked for me.
You said yes, please.
Yeah, I'm like, this is an amazing deal. Because they're one that you never buy unless you have a coupon code. Like, you just don't. Same with Perfect Keto. Same with Keto Chow. Oh, I mean, now that our coupon codes are multiple use,
True.
Never buy Keto Chow without using one of our links.
How am I going to pay for that extra bedroom that my kid isn't using?
You're going to have to get a renter.
Okay.
Let's see. Thank you, Francesca. Low Carb Spin is here. Thanks for all the info. You guys go check out Low Carb Spin for super fun recipes. Like for the holiday season, I feel like they have so many great ideas for things. They just did a video on crackers recently, and I'm going to try it. I bookmarked it. I'm like, I'm going to try this, and I just haven't gotten to it yet. But it looked super good and perfect for like a holiday charcuterie board.
Charcuterie?
Charcuterie.
Cheese plate.
Yes, there you go.
When you said the word crackers, the way you said it made me think of a Seinfeld episode.
Oh.
But did he crumble any crackers in it? Talking about soup. Is soup a meal? I don't know.
Yeah. Miriam says that they did the Redmond season salt boxes for Christmas in years past.
That is such a good idea. I mean, honestly, like those little boxes are perfect.
And they have the smoked salt gift
As
box.
a kit.
Too,
Yeah.
That's good.
Smoky friend.
So good.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Bobby says she tried the low carb spin crackers and they are amazing. That's it. I'm really gonna try it now. All right. Anything else you guys can think of that we must share before we
Are there any tap shoes on sale for Cyber
No, but there are
Monday?
several bidets that are on sale, and if you haven't gotten one of those yet, you should.
Yeah, Jeff really wants to get one of those.
When we go to Keto Chow in May, we might need to just do a tap dancing number because I have no clue what we're talking about.
Yeah,
No, you're going to share your story and what that you've seen the elephant, and you can't shut up about it now. Like, what drives you? Why do you want to?
Why do
do
we
that while
do
tap
this on
dancing?
YouTubes? Yeah.
You can do it to tap dancing. That's fine by me.
I'm all in on tap dancing.
We could do a stand-up comedy routine.
Right? Do it.
That's really hard. Have you ever watched Nate Bargatze?
I would never.
He's so just stoic about it all, and I'm like, I have
He's
to laugh
super
at the
funny.
jokes. Like, if it's funny, I have to laugh. I can't
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, I could never do that. Jeff has threatened to like try to come up with some kind of a comedy routine, and I'm like,
I would like to see that actually. Like,
I mean, I would like to see it. I'd just be like fighting the whole time.
no, what I mean is like, if he's gonna make a threat, make him make good on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Oh, here you go. Dance shoes. There you go.
I mean, I don't need any tap shoes. Mine are still in the closet because.
Did you tap
Oh yeah.
as a young person? Do you still tap?
I mean, I can. That doesn't mean I do. You're not supposed to use tap shoes on concrete, so it's like a big thing. And I don't have a floor, and I don't want to damage our floors. And
yeah,
can't you just get a big piece of plywood?
that would be the logical thing to do. Yes, Chris. Thank you. I never thought of that one before.
Wow.
There was a YouTube channel that I stumbled across that was, I forget what it's called, but it was like two twin guys that tap.
They're not
dance.
twins. They
Triplets?
are 4 years apart.
Oh, okay. Well, they look the same.
They are
Yeah.
Irish, and it is fascinating to watch them. They are
Yes.
amazing.
Yes, and they do these tap numbers to popular songs, and yeah, it was very entertaining.
Aren't you glad I had that bit of information just like locked and loaded for you?
Yep. Oh, all right, Lindsay.
I know that one.
We need a video, or it didn't happen.
Well, on that happy note, wow, it's gonna take me a while to get that out of my brain.
All right, we should wrap it up here. Thanks everyone for joining us. Down in the description, there's all the links of, I believe, everything that we mentioned. Although if it's something that Chris or Lindsay mentioned, you might have to go through the chat.
Which won't be available for like 2 or 3 hours, by the way.
Right.
It pops up
Right.
later.
So
I
you know what?
didn't know that.
If you didn't watch us live, you lose out. That's the
No,
benefit.
you don't lose out. You just have to wait a little while, and then it shows up, and you're like,
sorry.
"Yay!"
All right. Yeah, that's it. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining Chris and Lindsay. This has been quite the fun time, and we'll have to do it again.